And I really think that's what it's going to come down to for JDG, is finding that momentum, getting the Jace fed, getting the Jinx fed.
Yeah, and I think it was Lyric that mentioned it as well when he talked about the Shy. Summoner advantage over to JDG off of what just was Weibo thinking they wouldn't be stacked in that bush.
And in my mind, it's happening again.
Yes, there's the second one, and that's almost half his health bar. So the early advantage you get with the Jace having that range, not going to be as prevalent now in this early laning phase.
Shy, I mean, some people call it cheese. This is how you have to play Sion, right? It's all about the brush control. It's all about getting those big decimating smashes in. Just does so much damage, and obviously the CC as well. Yeah, he's just happy to trade quite heavily in this situation. Ward will go down and try and get more in.
I mean, if he gets with the decimating smash, he should be in a good position, but you can see 369, he wanted to go into melee form. That's where you get that extra little bit of AD, extra little bit of power, and now you wanted to trade. I don't think he was expecting this. We talked about them being bodied and, you know, setting themselves up for success, but the Shy is just getting absolutely rinsed right now. He's nowhere near this, and that means SofM has to now come up to try and deal with this, but 369, you may have gone too far forward, my friend. You have to try and get yourself out of here. It's now a 2v1 situation. This game is off to a banging start right now. 369 will have flash, but he'll get rooted up, taken down, and then we've seen it once, we've seen it a million times. First blood to the Shy.
And you know,
it's just going to be such an interesting setup right now for the side of JDG. You've got Kanavi roaming up. Oh, he's right behind enemy lines. Angel does not know he's here. It was perfectly in the middle. So just try and keep him away. They will land the pillar. They will get the stun down and the flash away. Angel in a lot of trouble. The flash forward, one more auto attack will do it. And that's going to be Kanavi picking up a kill. This is blood everywhere right now. JDG and Weibo are time. No one is getting any rest.
This is big LPL energy. I'm going to be real, right? There's sheer aggression coming out. We're getting more.
We're getting a lot more. There's a hook. There's On going down. You will get the bailout, but only for a little bit of time. It's more of a phone call than a bailout. And that's going to be another kill for JDG. They are so aggressive right now.
Yeah, in this matchup right now, just super positive. And it just needs to be a continuation of this trajectory, because the more gold you get into Hope, the more favorable I feel you're going to be. And another great hook coming out.
Oh my god, he goes a bit too far forward though, missing underneath the tower. They're gonna have the ignite down, and On will finish off that kill. I like the idea, but he just wasn't quite able to get the full CC train down, and just a little bit too close to the tower. So ends up being a trade back, but they did have to burn every single summoner on the side of Weibo.
So I think you have to be a little bit cautious about that. Going forwards, going aggressive. Oh, speaking of going aggressive.
Speaking of going aggressive indeed, there's the shockwave out as Missing going to be able to tank up the tower, but Angel will fall. The subjugate enough to kill him off, and there's no rest right now. JDG are showing to be probably the quickest team in the LPL right now, with just how many fights they're taking. But we're at 8 minutes.
On the side of Weibo, and Jason Jinx will be big thorns on your side. You can see they're leaning here, trying to look for the Shy.
But look at Angel. He's trying to see if he can make this one work. He flashes forward. That's real, the Shy energy, as he gets his ult to get knock up on 2. They will take him down, but now into the zombie form, you can do a little bit of damage. Yagao trying to jump onto Angel as Angel gets himself away, and SofM finally joins the fight. Yagao now caught between a rock and a hard place. They will get 369 out, but Yagao probably not going to be as lucky. That's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Weibo, and SofM picks up both kills.
Yes, huge play coming out
so
to
he flashes forward, gets himself with the Unstoppable Force, or soon the ultimate there. It's not called Unstoppable Force. I will figure out what that's called very, very soon. But now he's in a little bit of trouble. There's a pillar. He's caught between a trundle and a pillar. He's going to get himself a little bit too much damage, and that's going to be an easy kill there, picked up by the side of JDG. The Shy just using his zombie form to pick up as much CS as he possibly can, but this is the matchup that he, as you mentioned, is very comfortable into the Jace, but I don't think it's going to be a 1v1. It's going to be a 2v1. Kanavi is just ridiculously in their favor, but it is pretty much advantages across the board. As we can see now, Realm Morph going to be coming in as SofM without his Heartbreaker, without his Flash, and without anywhere to go. He's going to find himself in a lot of pain as Kanavi finds himself his 3rd kill of the game.
Yeah, but also, you know, one of the big things we always talk about with the Trundle is, oh, On, you're so dead.
Yeah. He does have the hostile takeover. Just going to pop it out there for a second, but it is only to delay the inevitable as the Shy now finding 369 with Angel. Angel with
target to ult right in the Scion. You'll steal the resistances. You'll make him squishy.
Kanavi He's going to be in a lot of trouble here. He's trying to flash in on top of the box, but they put down so many wards just to stop him from getting anything. Now missing. Didn't realize there was going to be a Trundle pillar, and he has to flash away, and WBG will not go quietly into the night. They are willing to fight you on every single front, but Angel has no mana. The Realm Warp comes in. It's a little bit of catch and chase and catch right now. Angel will eventually get out. WBG coming back into this right now, kind of picking themselves up.
Her ult is so slow moving.
Yeah, it is very much something you want to have people running you into as Hope ticks down and dies. That's not what you want to be seeing. They are trading it off, though, on the bot side is missing. Is going to be missing his health bar. He's going to die to SofM, so that's going to be another kill. That's 2 kills for a turret being traded here by WBG, and little by little, bit by bit, we are seeing JDG just not being able to keep this breakneck speed and not being able to get his favorable trades from the Scion as well. Not going to be as great for you, but I will say this is just a little bit of a respite for JDG. They are still looking a little bit on the back foot, as we can now see Kanavi going to try and find SofM, and they're going to go for a little bit of tussle. But Kanavi, you're by yourself, buddy. Your team is not with you, and they're going to flash forward and they get the onslaught straight on top of them. And Kanavi, what was that?
I don't know, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, I thought about it for a second, and YGao, you're now also caught out.
Angel, that was so big brain. He puts the ball right on the middle of the Realm Warp, so no matter where he goes, as long as he hits the shockwave, he's going to get caught by it. YGao will clear out the minions and will get himself killed off, but that was just so nice. Well, look, it is JDG who have themselves the priority at the moment, but they are being chased away. YGao back on the flank, trying to see if he can go for the exact same play, and a deja vu. We have been to this place before. We are seeing what exactly happened in that last fight around the Dragon Pit. It was secured by JDG's AD carry. They will land the hook there on the Scion. He's getting chunked out pretty damn significantly. He'll have to flash away. There's the hostile takeover, but it lands on the one as missing goes Golden, and now you've lost your tank. There's some massive damage. My God, that can't be allowed. SofM has to use the Heartbreaker over the wall, and JDG find everything. They get 2 kills onto their Jinx as Angel runs away. There's 3 kills at Dragon's Soul, and JDG right back in this game.
Yeah, 5,000 gold lead now for JDG. Huge team fight for them. I think that's the critical thing, right? The Shy just doesn't feel tanky when there's a Serpent's Fang to reduce your shield, when there's the Trundle to steal resistances and health. They managed to get the Dragon and the team fight with big shockwave from Angel, but it's not enough. They're just going to end the game.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You don't have the numbers, and blink and you'll miss it. JDG, breakneck speed. It felt like all game, despite it being a 30-minute series. And this is going to be JDG taking game 1 of this best of 3 against WBG.
Huge win for them, and I love the manner in which it happened, right?
So I think positions, we are seeing very similar things from, from these two sides. They're looking for those 5v5s in terms of their top laners having those big impact ultimates, and it is going
369 crashed the wave under the tower, but I think a dive would be a bit risky.
Yeah, dive might be a little bit more risky as they don't have the...
And again, YGao's moving.
I mean, they're going for it. There's not a lot of mana here for the Shy, and he's got to be very careful. They will tank up the tower, get the stun down, land the Q. They're just trying to get the last bit of mana out of him as they go straight for him, and he's going to be taken down just about. One more auto attack does secure it as 369 flashes himself over the wall. Now YGao might have to be using his own summoner, flashes from the charm, and that's going to be a successful dive here from JDG. They do not let WBG have a rest off.
The thing is, like, yeah, with the Lee Sin and the Rise, they're very good at taking out single targets. So in small numbered skirmishes, stellar. But, YGao in trouble.
You gotta cleanse, though. He had that in the back pocket because of the spell book. SofM tries to get him on top of him with the Heartbreaker, but he's not quite able to get himself away. YGao, Angel, one more Q, but he gets Rune Prison down, lands it just at the last second. It's still a 2-for-1 trade up
Diego, right? They get the initial kill because they're the ones who start the play, and then as a result, WBG looking for the bot lane play.
I mean, you can go for missing here. He does have the gray health, but that means his real health bar is going to be there. He flashes out as this is going to be Hope trying to go for something. They get the flash away, and that's going to be enough for them to try and maybe keep him alive. And honestly, Hope's got himself some decent damage here. One more auto attack on the Huan Bomb, and they've turned it around. 2v2, 2 kills for Hope.
Huge overstep from WBG. You could see the plan from Hope is kite out, wait for the engage supports, right? It was the Leon and the Alistair, I believe. They didn't opt to ban the Tom. I'm going to hold that thought.
Well, you're going to hold that thought, but the Shy's not going to hold any more of a health bar. He is going to die. That is Konami picking up that kill.
I feel like there wasn't even much point past that.
No, go back. You know what? We'll reset, continue your point.
Yeah, so and this game, you know, the Shy is a hull breaker, but he's still holding up fine in terms of the 1v1 matchup and has that team fighting potential. Now the Shy might just be in trouble.
Yep, there's the exhaust we were just talking about. Huanfeng going to try and... Sorry, not Huanfeng. Missing going to try and see if he can get on top of him. They do land themselves some nice CC. Get the exhaust down.
That's so sad.
Swing and a miss. Hope you wanted to get the extra kill participation, but it's just not going to be. They even have the extra little bit of CC to stop him from rampaging in the zombie form. But second Rift Herald is going to be not as valuable, and also you didn't have the wave, which you can't even get the tower just yet. You're just peppering it down for later, and this is where the game starts to get very scary for Weibo. 369, though, he walked over a ward. They know exactly where he is, and they're collapsing on top of him. Decimating smash goes all on top of him, but they're going to try and realm warp him in there. It's going to be a slicing Nelson. The rest of the squad comes in, and the Shy will fall. This is starting to feel like a rinse and repeat now for the side of JDG. They do not leave a man hanging as the rest of Weibo just cannot come in. They cannot continue the fight as Hope is just too damn big.
And that felt like that was kind of a worst case scenario for JDG. Like someone's getting picked, isolated alone. This is exactly what Weibo won.
Pickup, he recognizes that he just needs to try and shred down some of the extra little bit of armor and resistances so that Hope can do Hope's job. Hope can get himself into these positions as On aggressively going forward is going to drop down his ultimate. They will get the Devour out of the TIvom Kench, but look at On. He's dead. He hasn't got the tanky stats. He went Glacial Augment, not Aftershock, and now the Shy, he walks in. He's got to walk out. Huanfeng gets himself a nice grab at him. They will land the charm on the 369. SofM has not even begun to be a part of this tight team fight, and the Shy has to walk away. That's going to be mid lane turret. That's going to be Dragon Soul point. JDG are just owning this into the game, and it's again just more and more pressure, more and more items being
now.
Yeah, I was just about to say more and more items. That's an Infinity Edge for the side of Hope, and Hope's very quickly losing itself on the side of Weibo, but they might find a little bit of engage, and they will catch somebody out. Good pick here for 369, exactly what you said you wanted to see them do, but now the rest of JDG are here. We talked about this. There's going to be the kick into the rocket, and there's Hope getting resets. 2 kills for 1. You'll take that deal any day of the week.
And once again, it's Weibo looking for a play where they have numbers advantage and very quickly getting collapsed on, and it gets turned around in favor of JDG. Hope with another 2 kills in pocket. Currently looking at a 6,000 gold lead. 5-0-1 on the Jinx. It's just looking so doomed for Weibo right now.
It's just looking very, very doomed, and this is just JDG building more momentum. JDG getting themselves ready for playoffs. JDG looking like a little bit of a dark horse now coming into this last few series, as we can see the Devour coming out, stops any kind of overextension, and thank you very much. 6-0-1 now for Hope. He hasn't even gone back for himself to get that dragon, and they just get themselves all the way to the mid lane.
Yep, and there's a tried and tested trick currently this split, which is pick Jinx. But jokes aside, I mean, I feel like it's been solid play from Hope. And I think the 2v2 in particular is something I want to highlight from the series, where JDG have excelled over Weibo. Both games, it's just felt like they've been in control. They found favor. There was a double kill, if you remember, earlier this game from Hope, where they managed to turn that 2v2 around. And right now, JDG really trying to choke out Weibo, right? They have 369 pushing this wave top. They play very aggressive for the vision in this red side jungle, and then they match the wave to push in, and now maybe we're looking again.
They're gonna go for a 369 with the slicing. Nelstorm is just going to wreck it. Huanfeng is dead. Double kill, maybe even a triple. Nope, 369 takes that one away. They will land the charm onto YGao. Thinking that maybe they could end this game off at a penta, but no, YGao doesn't get the trip. He doesn't get allowed on the bus. Not fair.
I'm fine with that, right? Because he can play interruption.
That's the only way we can put it down to is that JDG need to throw several miracles in the favor of Weibo, where they just they kill the Jinx multiple times. The cannon never gets off, and here we go. This could be the final fight of the game, as we can see On trying to make something happen, but YGao has not even lost his shield. On flashes away and has to use the dredge line defensively. While that's been happening, 369's been pushing in the mid lane. Bot lane will be broken. The inhibitor not long for this world, and the rest of Weibo are just going to get rinsed, destroyed, decimated by the side of JDG, who are on the rise. JDG, who are looking like the 2020 JDG back-to-back finalists. The team that is just doing so much right now are coming into the playoffs with massive momentum. They will guarantee themselves at least a top 3 finish, if not a top 2, and they will go into the playoffs on the highest of forms. They know how good they are. They know how good they can be, and they are a dark horse for the playoffs.
Absolutely crushed them